49 of the Omer. Yes, the last, final day, the final daily video. Today is the Malchut of Malchut. And I want to return to an idea that I'd given during the week of Malchut video, when I was talking about Moses, and about how he could be the most humble man, and yet be somebody who was a man of Netzach, who would break through challenges that stood in his way, have the earth open up its mouth and swallow Korach for rebelling against him. How could those things go together? His humility and his complete control. And as you remember, I pointed out that it was because he understood that while he was in charge of these millions of people under him, that his kingship was really just a sub-kingship. He was given this authority by God and had to fall into this role of leading God's people out of slavery into freedom, into the land of Israel. And he was humbled by the greatness of this task, because he understood that his dominion was really just a subdomain of a greater dominion. And today, on Malchut of Malchut, I really want to emphasize how much that is true for all of our dominions. You know, again, to return to another example I gave before, like when I was given a little baby, and, you know, like, I looked at this thing and, like, I couldn't create this on my own. And, you know, obviously I did a lot less than my wife, but we couldn't create this on our own. We didn't have the capacity, just the two of us, to create a child from nothing. You know, we've tried building things in our marriage. We've tried gardening. It's like, we're not very good at it. We've gotten better, but, like, to create a human being with all its complexity, with all its layers, like, this was so much a gift from above. And despite the fact that we were so much bigger and stronger and capable than this little child, we didn't feel like arrogant over this child because of it, because we felt so humbled by the enormity of the task we were given to raise this child and bring him up and keep him safe. And we understood that this is our dominion that is given to us of being parents over this child, but it is very much what we call in Hebrew a shlichut, that we are very much emissaries, that this was not our domain that we owned. This was a mission that we were given to be carrying out, to be part of the greater missions that God has for this entire world, and for this entire world to work together. And we're just a very, very small piece of a much, much bigger dominion. And really that's true with every single dominion that we have. You know, my business is what allows me to provide for my family, and to give me the time to be writing my books and doing all these other things that I do. It's a dominion that serves a greater dominion. And my family is a small little family, and I'm trying to, you know, raise my son to be a good person, be somebody who can give and who can serve a bigger picture. My family is a tiny little dominion in a much larger dominion of the nation of Israel and all of humanity and all of this world. Those are giant dominions, and we play a very small role within that. So today, on the final day of the Omer, on Malchut of Malchut, when you look at your dominions that you have in life, think about the bigger dominions and how they can play a role in that larger picture. How can what your dominion is, how can you make it contribute to the bigger picture, to greater holiness, to the greatness of God's work and domain?